Former Massachusetts Governor Deval is joining the race for president.
CBS News political correspondent Ed O'Keefe is in our Washington bureau with the scoop. And Ed, how tough is this going to be for him jumping in so late in the race?
You know, I noticed, guys, he just spoke with the Boston Globe about his bid, and he says that this is a Hail Mary pass from 2 stadiums over. I think that's a good way to describe it. Nobody has ever gotten into the presidential race, at least in modern times, this late in the game and somehow prevailed. He has exactly 81 days until the Iowa caucus, just a handful more until the primary up in New Hampshire, and he's got to raise millions of dollars and somehow get his name ID up beyond what it is in New England. And so this is a big challenge for him, but he signaled in an interview with CBS last month that he didn't think that former Vice President Joe Biden was bringing the party together in the way that many thought he would, and so he's going to give it a shot.
So, Ed, he seemed so against this in all of the other times that people have spoken to him about running for president. Do you think it's just that he looked at the field and decided there wasn't anyone there that was strong enough, like you said, or was there something else behind this decision?
Well, he wasn't necessarily against it. I think last year part of the issue was that, of course, his wife was facing a cancer diagnosis. She's since recovered from that and is healthy. There were also concerns about whether his family, his extended family, could take the scrutiny. But he admits, and he has said, that he had wanted to do this at some point and now clearly will be eager to do it. He is going to be on CBS this morning in the 8 a.m. hour and is likely going to be asked more directly, why now, especially if you've been saying for the past year that you weren't interested in doing this.
All right, Ed, and also when you take a look at this, I mean, where does he fit in this race? You've got, obviously, he's got some Obama allies out there, but Vice President Joe Biden also dealing with that same crowd. Where do you think he actually fits in with this field of candidates?
Sure. So there are now 18 declared Democratic candidates in the race. Why he thinks there needs to be an 18th flavor remains somewhat unclear, but he has said, and it is likely, that he will focus on his 8 years as governor in Massachusetts, the only Democrat to serve as governor of Massachusetts this century. Talk about the fact that he got to implement government-backed health care across the state, raise the minimum wage. He probably will emphasize also the work he's done for Bain Capital, for Coca-Cola, for Texaco, demonstrating that he has private sector experience as well as public sector experience. But he's also expected to adopt some kind of message of unity, that the Democratic Party needs to come together and that the country needs to reunite after several years of real rancorous political debate. We'll see if he can do it. Again, the fact that he gets in this late at a time when we talk to voters in New Hampshire and Iowa, South Carolina, and they tell us they're overwhelmed by their options, not necessarily looking for somebody else to jump in. So clearly somebody's telling them that there's a need for one more person. I think once he starts talking to voters, he's going to hear something a little different.
All right, Ed O'Keefe with big breaking news this morning. Ed, thank you.